Me and millions of Dominicans are going to be on 6th Avenue. We just want some good weather. We're just 2 days away from the Dominican Day Parade, but I want to share a taste of my culture with you guys just a bit earlier. We all know this. No matter where you come from, no matter what culture, food always brings us together. And I couldn't think of a better place to show you guys than a Dominican restaurant in the Bronx where my family and I, we've had years and years of memories at. Take a look. It feels so good to be back in the Bronx and right here in Westchester Square. I'm here at Caridad on Williamsbridge. It's one of my favorite places to go to, the best Dominican food in town. That's at least my opinion. So I'm gonna go inside and have some more. Great food over here, great selection.
Yeah, pernil.
Spent a lot of times here, a lot of good memories. Every single time I walk into here, you think about the time you spend with family. With my mother, my brothers, my sister, my nieces and nephews. We often come here just for a quick bite to eat great Dominican food. The toughest thing about eating Dominican food is, I'm a pescatarian now, so now I go to the bacalao. It's always one of my favorites, but tres golpes is a classic. You're thinking mango. I like some yuca. We don't have some on the table, but on a rainy day, like we've been experiencing recently, sancocho is great. All of it is good. You can't really go wrong. There's not a bad dish here. Being Dominican to me is about hard work. That's what it's about. I think of my father, who's Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican, and my father, his work ethic is something that he passed down to me, and that's something I think all Dominicans have. You could put a Dominican anywhere in the world, and I think they're going to thrive. My father moved here at a very young age, and at the age of 15 lived on his own in the Bronx, in a furnace room, paying rent, working in a grocery store, packing bags, and also going to school, all on his own. He opened up one of the first bodegas in upstate New York, in Albany. And that's the hard work and the work ethic that he instilled in me, and I think that's one of the main reasons I'm here today. I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican. I have to say, this right here pretty much exemplifies my life, right? Because the Puerto Ricans, we call this pegao. This is pegao. But the Dominicans call it con con, right? So when I'm around my mother, it's pegao. When I'm around my dad, it's con con. Want some con con?
I'll take some pegao.
I'm not gonna say who's right or wrong, but this con con is really good. I've been to Dominican Day Parade a few times, seen everybody out there, millions of people out there, and you get to be a part of that, and you're gonna feel that energy in the air. You have the most Dominicans outside the Dominican Republic right here in New York City. They're all coming together. It's just gonna be a sense of community. I'm excited for that. And I also know that there's a lot of other Dominican kids who are gonna be watching Channel 7, and they're gonna be like, Pedro Rivera, he did it, and I can do it too. I'm trying to finish up this last bite here.
Getting to see part of your family, too.
Yeah, my older brother, Felix, and my mother were in that piece with me.
So special.
And big shout out to Juan at Caridad. He hooked it up. And we had to bring some to you guys, too. So what do we think?
Thank you, Caridad.
So good.
So
good? This is tres golpes.
I'm having the tres golpes. I'm having the mango. And I've had something called mofongo in my past. I've never had mango.
Yeah.
What's the difference between mofongo and mango?
Well, Puerto Ricans do mofongo, and that's the same thing like mashed plantains, but it has chicharrones, some
sauce.
pork, some fried pork, and also they have the sauce, the red sauce on top. Whereas Dominicans a little lighter, and they do just some oil and some other seasonings in there.
I love how both of those are your culture.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
Both your culture.
It's the best of both worlds.
This is amazing.
But I'm so excited to celebrate my Dominican pride. So be sure to tune in, guys, for the Dominican Day Parade. You see the dish here. There's going to be some of this out there, I'm sure.
Some eggs.
I got some juca, some eggs.
What is that cheese?
That's just white cheese. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna eat it. But anyway, you can stream. It's delicious. You can stream all the action on ABC 7 NY starting at noon.